So if your significant other is having a fight, are you responsible and obligated to get involved? You saw the fight right there. It was Kelly and it was the husband, Shane, but yet Emily felt like, I got to defend my husband here because I'm unified with him. Is that something you have to do, or do you let them fight their own battles?
I think it's okay to let them fight their own battles. There's a couple of issues I think at play there. Advocacy, respect, and boundaries, right? So if you feel like
this is the Real Housewives.
None
of that exists.
Well, none of them exist, right? So when they don't exist, I think you have to intervene in some way, right? You know, if they exist and there's something respectful going on, I think you can let it go, right? And say, okay, my significant other, man or woman, can fight his or her own battles.
So he gave you a professional answer. Ask me the same question.
Felicia, is it okay for the significant other to get involved when their significant other is fighting with somebody else?
Hell yes! I'm going in. You do not come for us because we are coming for you. Don't you try us. The Gilmores don't play.
The Gilmores do not play.
That's my married name, guys.
And so tune in the 9 o'clock hour here at WCIU, The Real Housewives of WCIU. Sorry, Felicia Lawrence. I want to know what your tagline is. You can give me that at the bottom of the hour.
I'll come up with a good one for you.
So I want to pose a different side of this because I've never known this. Luckily, I've never been in a position thrust into it where I've had to make this decision. So Shay, my fiance, is getting into a fight with another woman, a random woman or a friend, doesn't matter, but they are going at it. It is getting ugly, not physical, but insults are being thrown at one another, and it's getting really, really heated. And my significant other, Shay, is losing the battle. I'm standing right there. What do I do as a man in that position?
Well, first of all, you don't let your wife be a loser. Whatever you got to do, you back her up all time. I'm trying to help you stay married, brother. Listen up real good. Don't let your wife be a loser, ever. But I think my husband in that situation would try to encourage me, like, don't argue with fools. Like, don't try to lower yourself to get your point across. Like, let it go. I never think it's appropriate for a man to jump into a female's argument. I think it's just inappropriate. I think to see a man berate a woman, that just never looks good. Like, I think men should try to stay out of, like, women's arguments. But definitely don't let your wife lose.
So I don't go in like, listen, you cross-eyed, no dress wearing, tone deaf.
That's what you should do.
So I do come at him a little.
No,
I don't do that. That doesn't sound like a good idea.
No, you tell
Doc's
her.
over there
you
like,
give her the words. Teddy is always like, oh, you should have said this. You should have said that. He gives me all the goods, like, after the fact.
So let me ask you this. Is it okay to be watching these shows, but you got to probably take them with a grain of salt? Is there a problem with watching too much reality TV?
I think there's a problem with watching too much reality TV. I think in small doses, I think we can get a lot of entertainment value out of them.
Surely.
Sometimes you can actually engage in a real discussion about what's going on, even if you don't buy entirely what's going on.
Yeah.
I think some people over binge these shows and buy this somehow, that this is reality.
Do you see it impacting people's behavior, like people that are coming into your office, like,
oh, what do you see, Doctor?
They're being directly impacted by this reality show.
Doctor, tell us.
I would agree. The people I work with who watch a lot of reality TV tend to be a little more brash, tend to break boundaries a little bit more, tend to be a little bit more inappropriate at times. Because, in part at least, because of the fact that they watch, sorry Felicia, because they watch a lot of reality TV.
Dr. John Duffy.
You know, let's move on.
Yeah, we're going to have to keep the show going. Dr. John Duffy, so great having you in here. We're going to have to do this again.
Great to be here.
And now that we know that you're such a reality TV expert,
diagnosing people. Nobody asked you, Dr. John. Nobody asked you, okay?
Get out while you can.